Hey there gamers, welcome back to our channel. Today we've got some exciting news that's bound to make your day. A huge Nintendo Switch eShop sale just dropped, and we've got all the details you need to know to save big on your favorite games. Are you ready to save some serious cash? Well then, listen up because this is going to be good. The sale includes a massive selection of games, including some of the biggest and most popular titles on the Nintendo Switch. Whether you're into adventure, sports, racing, or strategy games, you're sure to find something you love at a discounted price. So what are you waiting for? Grab your Nintendo Switch and head over to the eShop to take advantage of these incredible deals. Don't miss out on your chance to score some seriously sweet savings. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition is a breathtaking platformer game that takes players on an emotional journey through a mystical forest. Developed by Moon Studios, this game boasts stunning visuals, a hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, and challenging gameplay that will keep you engaged for hours. You play as Ori, a guardian spirit who must navigate through the forest to restore balance to the land. Along the way, you'll encounter a variety of obstacles, enemies, and puzzles that will test your skills and wits. Fortunately, Ori has an arsenal of abilities that allow you to jump, glide, and wall jump through the environment, making for a fluid and satisfying gameplay experience. What makes Ori and the Blind Forest stands out is its captivating storyline and emotional depth. The game explores themes of love, sacrifice, and friendship, all while immersing you in a world filled with wonder and beauty. Overall, Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition is a must-play for anyone who enjoys platformer games. Its breathtaking visuals, hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, and emotional storyline will leave a lasting impression on you. Ori and the Will of the Wisp is a visually stunning and emotionally engaging game that will capture your heart. This platform adventure game follows the journey of Ori, a spirit creature who embarks on a quest to save her friend and unravel the mysteries of a mystical forest. The game's graphics are breathtaking, with lush backgrounds, fluid animations, and an enchanting soundtrack that perfectly captures the mood of each scene. The gameplay is smooth and intuitive, with Ori's abilities and upgrades evolving throughout the game, offering new challenges and abilities. One of the game's biggest strengths is its storytelling, which is masterfully woven into the gameplay. The characters are charming and relatable, with their personalities and motivations revealed through clever dialogue and subtle actions. However, Ori and the Will of the Wisp is not without its flaws. The game's difficulty can be punishing at times, and some areas may require repeated attempts to overcome. The camera can also be a bit fiddly, which can lead to frustrating deaths. Overall, Ori and the Will of the Wisp is a must-play for fans of platformers and adventure games. Its gorgeous visuals, engaging story, and challenging gameplay make it a standout title on the Nintendo Switch. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is a fun and addictive strategy game that will keep you entertained for hours. This game combines the beloved Mario characters with the wacky and hilarious Rabbids. The game takes place in a colorful and vibrant universe filled with puzzles and challenging battles. The game's storyline follows Mario and his friends as they journey through the galaxy to stop the evil Corsa and his minions from taking over the universe. You'll need to strategize and plan your attacks carefully, using the unique abilities of each character to overcome obstacles and defeat enemies. The game features a new hero sight mechanic, allowing players to shoot at enemies during their turn, even if they are out of range. The game also introduces new playable characters, including Rabbid Rosalina and Rabbid Luigi. The graphics in Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope are top-notch, with colorful and vibrant environments that are a joy to explore. The game's soundtrack is also excellent, with catchy tunes that will keep you humming along. Overall, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope is a fantastic addition to the Switch library, offering a fun and addictive gameplay experience that's perfect for fans of the Mario universe and strategic games. South Park: The Fractured But Whole is a hilarious and entertaining game that is packed with crude humor and satire. Developed by Ubisoft, the game is available on Nintendo Switch and is the follow-up to South Park: The Stick of Truth. The game is set in the fictional Colorado town of South Park, and you play as the new kid who joins Cartman and his group of superheroes in their quest to become the town's most beloved heroes. The game features turn-based combat, which has been improved from the previous game, and allows players to choose from a variety of superhero classes classes to customize their character. The game's story is engaging, with numerous references to the TV show and pop culture. The game's humor is crude and offensive, but it's also clever and satirical. The game's visuals are excellent, with the game's art style perfectly capturing the show's aesthetic. Overall, South Park: The Fractured But Whole is a fantastic game that is sure to please fans of the TV show and those who enjoy crude humor and satire, especially for Nintendo Switch owners who want a funny and engaging game to play on the go. South Park: The Stick of Truth is a hilarious and irreverent RPG game that is a must-play for fans of the long-running animated TV series. The game follows the residents of South Park as they battle to control the titular Stick of Truth, a powerful object that can grant its wielder immense power. The game's graphics are excellent, capturing the unique look and feel of the South Park world perfectly. The gameplay is also top-notch, with a great mix of turn-based combat, exploration, and puzzles. There's a huge amount of content to explore, with plenty of side quests, collectibles, and hidden secrets to discover. One of the highlights of the game is the writing, which is absolutely hilarious and true to the show's style. The voice acting is also superb, with the cast of the TV show reprising their roles and delivering some truly memorable performances. Overall, South Park: The Stick of Truth is an excellent game that will have you laughing out loud from start to finish. It's not for the easily offended, as the humor can be quite crude and offensive at times, but for fans of the show, it's an absolute must-play. Assassin's Creed: The Rebel Collection for Nintendo Switch combines two fan-favorite games, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag and Assassin's Creed Rogue, into one package. The games are set in the Caribbean during the 18th century and follow the adventures of Edward Kenway, a pirate turned assassin, and Shay Patrick Cormac, a former assassin turned Templar. Both games offer a vast open world with plenty of islands to explore and naval battles to conquer. The gameplay involves a mix of stealth, parkour, and combat, with a heavy focus on sailing and ship combat. Players can upgrade their ships and recruit new crew members to help in battles. The Rebel Collection has been adapted well to the Nintendo Switch, with both games running smoothly in both dock and handheld modes. The games have been updated with improved graphics and performance compared to their original releases. One downside to the Rebel Collection is that it doesn't include any of the DLC content for either game, which may disappoint some fans. However, for those looking for a great open world adventure with engaging characters and the thrilling storyline, the Rebel Collection is a must-play. Child of Light Ultimate Edition is a charming and beautiful game that has been remastered for the Nintendo Switch. The game tells the story of Aurora, a young girl who must journey through the magical world of Lemuria to return home and restore light to the kingdom. The game's hand-drawn art style and soundtrack create a magical atmosphere that will transport players into a fairy tale-like world. The gameplay is a mix of side-scrolling platforming and turn-based RPG combat, which keeps the game fresh and engaging. The game's story is also a standout feature, with a touching narrative that explores themes of love, loss, and sacrifice. The writing is superb and the characters are well developed, making it easy for players to become invested in the story. The Ultimate Edition includes all of the game's DLC, adding even more content and value to an already great game. Players can also enjoy the game in co-op mode with a friend, adding even more fun to the experience. Overall, Child of Light Ultimate Edition is a must-play for anyone who loves beautifully crafted games with engaging gameplay and a touching story. It's a true gem that shouldn't be missed. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition is a fantastic platform game that is sure to provide hours of entertainment on the Nintendo Switch. The game features stunning visuals and immersive gameplay that will keep you engaged from start to finish. One of the highlights of the game is its co-op mode, where up to 4 players can play together. The game also includes new levels and exclusive features that were not available in the original game. The controls are intuitive and the difficulty curve is well balanced, making it accessible to players of all skill levels. The game also includes various challenges and collectibles that add to its replay value. The game's soundtrack is another standout feature, with a wide variety of catchy tunes that will have you tapping your feet while you play. The game also features unique boss battles that provide an extra challenge. Overall, Rayman Legends Definitive Edition is a must-play for platform game fans, offering an excellent gaming experience that is both fun and challenging. OlliOlli World is a skateboarding game that blends elements of arcade-style gameplay and narrative-driven adventure. The game offers an open-world environment with multiple paths, challenges, and hidden secrets to discover. In OlliOlli World, players control a skateboarder and perform tricks to score points. The game features a variety of levels, each with its own set of objectives such as collecting items, reaching a certain score, or completing challenges. The game's graphics are bright and colorful, with a cartoon-like aesthetic that complements the upbeat soundtrack. The controls are simple but take time to master, which adds to the game's replayability. OlliOlli World also has a robust character customization system, allowing players to personalize their skater with different outfits and accessories. The game also features a story mode, which follows the journey of the player's character as they explore the world and meet new characters. Overall, OlliOlli World is a fun and engaging skateboarding game that offers a lot of content for players to explore. It is suitable for both casual and experienced gamers and provides a refreshing take on the genre. BioShock The Collection is an outstanding compilation of 3 masterful first-person shooters that originally debuted on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC. Now with this Nintendo Switch version, fans can experience BioShock, BioShock 2, and BioShock Infinite on the go or dock at home. The graphics are impressive and the game mechanics are smooth, making it a joy to play. The collection also includes all DLC content, so players can dive even deeper into the game's rich and immersive world. The storyline is captivating and thought-provoking, taking players on a journey through the underwater city of Rapture and the floating city of Columbia. The themes of choice, morality, and the consequences of power are explored in depth and keep players engaged from start to finish. Overall, BioShock The Collection is a must-have for fans of the first-person shooter genre and for those who want to experience one of the most engaging and thought-provoking game series of all time. The game's unique atmosphere, superb graphics, and compelling storytelling make it a true masterpiece. Civilization 6 is a turn-based strategy game that lets you take control of a civilization and guide it through the ages to become a world power. The game is available on Nintendo Switch, and it's a great fit for the platform. The game features a robust tutorial system that guides new players through the various mechanics of the game. The tutorial system is well designed and makes it easy to learn the basics of the game. The game's graphics are crisp and colorful, and the music is engaging and immersive. The user interface is intuitive and easy to use, making it easy to manage your civilization and interact with the game world. One of the strengths of Civilization 6 is the depth of its gameplay. There are multiple ways to win the game, and each civilization has unique abilities that encourage players to try different strategies. Overall, Civilization 6 is an excellent addition to the Nintendo Switch library. The game's depth and replayability make it a must-play for strategy game fans, and the game's tutorial system makes it accessible to newcomers. Borderlands Legendary Collection for the Nintendo Switch is a bundle of 3 games: Borderlands Game of the Year Edition, Borderlands 2, and Borderlands the Pre-Sequel. These games are first-person shooters with RPG elements set in a post-apocalyptic world full of humor and mayhem. The port to the Switch is impressive as the games look and run great on the console, with only occasional frame rate drops in some areas. The controls are also well adapted to the Switch, with a variety of control schemes to choose from. One of the main draws of the series is its looting and leveling systems, which allows players to collect a vast array of weapons and customize their characters with different abilities and perks. The game's humor and writing are also a standout feature, with plenty of hilarious dialogue and memorable characters. However, the game's graphics and gameplay may feel a bit outdated to some players, as they were originally released over a decade ago. Additionally, playing the games in handheld mode can be a bit cramped, as the text and UI can be hard to read on the smaller screen. Overall, Borderlands Legendary Collection is a great addition to the Switch library, especially for fans of the series who want to take the mayhem on the go. Tales from the Borderlands is a unique and hilarious take on the Borderlands universe, bringing the signature humor and outrageous characters of the series to the forefront. The game is an episodic adventure game that puts you in the shoes of 2 protagonists, Reese and Fiona, as they embark on a dangerous journey through the world of Pandora. The gameplay is a mix of point-and-click adventure, puzzle solving, and quick-time events. The story is told through the perspectives of both characters, and your choices will affect the outcome of the game's events. The graphics are colorful and vibrant, with with a comic book inspired art style that perfectly captures the over-the-top nature of the Borderlands universe. The voice acting is top-notch, with excellent performances from the entire cast. Overall, Tales from the Borderlands is a fantastic addition to the Borderlands franchise and a must-play for fans of the series. It's a hilarious and engaging adventure that's sure to keep you entertained from start to finish. Rigid Force Redux is a 2D horizontal shoot-'em-up game that combines modern graphics with classic gameplay. Players take on the role of a pilot fighting against an alien invasion, using their ship's weapons and power-ups to blast through enemy waves and bosses. The game features 7 levels, each with its own unique theme and challenges. The graphics are impressive, with vibrant colors and detailed backgrounds. The music is also well done, providing an energetic and exciting soundtrack that complements the action. One of the standout features of Rigid Force Redux is the upgrade system, which allows players to customize their ship's weapons and abilities. This adds an extra layer of strategy to the gameplay, as players must carefully choose which upgrades to purchase and when to use them. Overall, Rigid Force Redux is an excellent addition to the shoot-'em-up genre, offering an enjoyable and challenging experience for players of all skill levels. With its modern graphics and classic gameplay, it's a must-play for fans of the genre. Bonfire Peaks is a beautifully designed puzzle game that is both challenging and relaxing. The game takes place on an island where you must climb to the top of the mountain to light a bonfire. To get there, you need to solve a variety of increasingly complex puzzles. The game's graphics are stunning, featuring a minimalist style with a lot of attention to detail. The puzzles are well designed and require a combination of logic and creativity to solve. They range from simple block-moving puzzles to more complex challenges that require you to manipulate the environment around you. One of the best things about Bonfire Peaks is its relaxing atmosphere. The game's calming soundtrack and soothing visuals create a peaceful environment that is perfect for unwinding after a long day. However, this doesn't mean that the game is easy. Some of the puzzles can be quite challenging, but the satisfaction of finally solving them makes it all worth it. Overall, Bonfire Peaks is a fantastic puzzle game that is both visually stunning and mentally stimulating. Whether you're a puzzle game enthusiast or just looking for a relaxing experience, this game is definitely worth checking out. A Monster's Expedition is a charming puzzle game that will keep you engaged for hours on end. The game's premise is simple. You play as a monster who is trying to explore the world and learn about the humans who inhabit it. As you progress through the game, you'll encounter a variety of puzzles that will challenge your problem-solving skills. Each puzzle is beautifully designed and requires you to think outside the box in order to solve it. The game also has a unique mechanic where you can chop down trees to create new pathways, which adds an extra layer of strategy to the gameplay. One of the things that sets A Monster Expedition apart is its delightful sense of humor. The game is filled with clever puns and tongue-in-cheek jokes that will make you smile. The graphics are also top-notch, with a charming hand-drawn art style that perfectly captures the game's whimsical tone. Overall, A Monster's Expedition is a delightful puzzle game that is well worth your time. Whether you're a hardcore puzzle enthusiast or just looking for a fun way to pass the time, this game is sure to keep you entertained for hours on end. If you're in the mood for a game that's a bit different from your typical action-packed titles, Will a Wonderful World might just be what you're looking for. In Will a Wonderful World, you play as a godlike being who can alter people's fate by changing the order of their letters. The game's story is presented in an episodic format, and each episode tells the tale of a different character who's facing a personal crisis. It's up to you to read their stories, figure out how to help them, and make changes to their lives. The game's unique mechanic is its letter swapping feature, which allows you to change the order of characters' words to solve their problems. For example, you might need to swap the words dog and cat to help a character find their lost pet. It's a simple but effective gameplay mechanic that adds a fun and creative element to the game. Will a Wonderful World isn't an action-packed game, but it's full of heart and emotion. Its unique gameplay, engaging stories, and charming visuals make it a great choice for players who enjoy narrative-driven games. If you're looking for a game that's a bit different and a lot of fun, Will a Wonderful World is definitely worth checking out. Blazing Beaks is a top-down shooter game for the Nintendo Switch that takes place in a colorful world filled with strange creatures. The game is simple yet challenging, and it will keep you hooked for hours. In Blazing Beaks, you play as a bird armed with a variety of weapons. You must navigate through each level, defeating enemies and collecting coins to upgrade your weapons and abilities. The levels are randomly generated, which means that each playthrough will be different. One of the unique features of Blazing Beaks is its permadeath system. If you die, you lose all of your progress and must start over from the beginning. This adds a sense of urgency and excitement to the game, as you never know when your next death will come. Blazing Beaks also features a multiplayer mode that allows you to play with up to 4 players. The game supports both local and online play, so you can team up with your friends no matter where they are. Overall, Blazing Beaks is a fun and challenging game that is perfect for fans of top-down shooters. With its colorful graphics, unique permadeath system, and multiplayer mode, Blazing Beaks is a must-play for Nintendo Switch owners. Golf Club Wasteland is a unique indie game that combines post-apocalyptic exploration with golf. Set in a dystopian future, Earth has become uninhabitable and the rich have fled to Mars. You play as a lone golfer who has returned to Earth to play through the ruins of civilization. The game's graphics are stunning, with detailed and realistic backgrounds, and the music and narration add to the overall eerie atmosphere. Gameplay is intuitive and easy to pick up, with players needing to hit the ball into designated holes while avoiding various obstacles. The game is divided into 3 modes: Story, Challenge, and Iron Mode. The Story mode takes you on a journey through different locations on Earth, each with their unique obstacles, while the Challenge mode offers timed trials and additional objectives. Iron Mode is the most challenging, with limited strokes and no room for mistakes. Golf Club Wasteland is a game that requires patience and precision, but it's also a thought-provoking experience that offers a glimpse into a possible future. Overall, it's an enjoyable and unique game that combines golf with an interesting story and beautiful visuals. Aspire Aina's Tale is a charming platformer game that follows the journey of a young girl named Aina, who is on a mission to save her village. The game boasts beautiful graphics, a compelling story, and an excellent soundtrack. The gameplay is straightforward, with Aina running and jumping through various levels while avoiding obstacles and enemies. Aina can also use her special powers to manipulate her environment, adding a layer of puzzle solving to the game. One of the standout features is its beautiful world building. The game's lush environments are full of detail and charm, and the characters are well designed and animated. The music and sound effects also do an excellent job of immersing the player in the game's world. Although the game is relatively short, with around 5 hours of gameplay, it packs a lot of content into that time. The game's difficulty is also well balanced, making it accessible to players of all skill levels. Overall, Aspire Aina's Tale is an excellent platformer game that is well worth playing. Its charming story, beautiful graphics, and immersive soundtrack make it a joy to experience. Thanks for watching, gamers. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future gaming news and updates. Happy gaming! Peace!